What's happening, people? How dear? I just watched the first episode of Netflix's Tekken series, animated series. Yeah, obviously starts off, lad getting chased by a group of other lads, and they give him a good beating. Anyway, it's obvious it's Jen, just by the hairstyle and that. Oh, he lets the lads give him a good kicking and that, and then at some point he changes his mind, like, yeah, I've had enough, and goes full Bruce Lee on him. Yeah, and then swiftly grabbed by his mother and taken away, and she says, being a great warrior, it's not just attacking, it's knowing when to attack and being at peace with yourself, and whatnot, Bruce Lee was very big on this, not just physical, but also the spiritual, the philosophical side of it, like, so his mum's, trying to, teach the guy, and at some point in one of the sort of sparring, she goes and does some, like, mad, like, proper Tekken game style super move, but then at the last minute, doesn't, and you see the look on Jin's face, like, whoa, like, and obviously the lad's got a lot to learn, like, but yeah, Green Monster turns up, and basically they both try and fight a team together. They're no match for him. He just Jin especially, stands no sort of chance. His mum, yeah, she gives it a good go, but she knows what's coming, and ends up telling him, who his grandfather is and go and find him. And then, obviously, she's a goner. So, he goes to find his grandfather, who, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I always assumed it was Hayachi. That's how I always pronounced it. But yeah, it's taken to his grandfather, and his grandfather basically says, who's this gutter rat, like, and tells him who he is. I'm Jim Kazama, like, oh, fight me. What? Fight me? I've been told never to fight unless I've been attacked, like, so his granddad, like, bang, hits him. Now you've been attacked. So now you can fight back, like, yeah. And obviously his grandfather just gives him arse kicking after arse kicking after arse kicking, and then has just basically said, you're not worthy, bugger off, and he says, my mother told me a lot of dying words were, after the Green Monster attacked, by my grandfather, and then obviously, grandfather, excuse me if I'm mispronouncing it, but yeah, he tells him, that guy's name's Soga, Jen, yeah, well, I'm gonna kill the Soga. And, is it Eric O'Rourke? I've forgotten already. My mind for you. And, yeah, says, well, I'm going to train you to defeat this green guy anyway. Yeah, and then basically he turns. Now, like, I'm not the biggest manga fan of the world, but I tell you what, I absolutely loved Tekken 2 on the PlayStation 1. It was really strange because if you had the Japanese version, it seemed a bit quicker. Well, all the writing was in Japanese, and if you had the English version, it seemed really slow. So, like, had the American edition, which was the one we played on. I was actually pretty good at it, actually, really. One of my friends who is a black belt taekwondo, he always used to win, and then he said to me one day, he said, Howard, there's a reason why I keep beating you. And then he told me a bit of you could call it philosophy or fight technique. And when I grasped it, I became really good at the game. Actually, I was on holiday in Spain. A really hot day anyway. I got into this arcade. The air conditioning broke down in the hotel. I went into this arcade and they had Tekken 2 there. And I remember getting on the survival mode. And I was doing really, really well. I smashed the record, and I remember I was pouring with sweat, and I'm like, yeah, I'm doing really well here, blah, blah, blah. And it was really weird when I finally got defeated. I looked round, and there must have been like a crowd of like 20 odd, 30 odd people all standing around watching me, and then I got my name there at the top, yeah, got a bit of a buzz off that, Well, yeah, back to the animated series. It seems a bit different, because we've had the TV adaptations now and a couple of others, and to be honest, they've all been a little bit disappointing. Now, I'm looking at this show, like I say, I'm not sure how many. Oh, 7. I'll just check for you. In fact, just quickly while I'm here. 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. What's going on? Right, so there's 6 episodes. Yeah. So it looks like Jenna's going on a bit of a journey, man. And I'm hoping it's gonna be pretty good. And yeah, it's pretty obvious. He's gonna end up. There's gonna be some confrontation between him and his granddad towards the end, isn't there? But so far, yeah, enjoyed it, liked it. The animation was okay. The music and the voiceovers, yeah, I think were pretty spot on. Like to see where this goes. So this is my episode 1 review. I'm surely going to be watching a few more, and I'll let you know how it goes. Thanks for listening. As always, if you like what I do, hit that like button, smash that bell, and if you'd be so nice to subscribe, would really help me out. And peace. Hello, God.